drives and motivates Jim is a quest for truth, for transparency in everything that he's doing and every story that he's covering.
When we started the National Coalition for Minority Football Coaches, he was one of those media people that we reached out to be allies and advocates for the organization that we started. And over the years, he's been one of the guys that deals with some really hypersensitive topics. And I've seen him in some really tough interviews and tough settings show the professionalism that's needed to keep the focus on the issue and not necessarily the interview or the question.
He has been dogged in his pursuit of really trying to get to the heart of why there is a lack of diversity in the NFL newsroom, which I think took a lot of courage. And I think when people see him asking the NFL commissioner point blank in a public media setting for on-the-record comments on that lack of diversity, that means something.
The NFL publicly says that diversity, equity, and inclusion are core principles of the league. And I truly believe that if you say that, then you've got to walk that walk. When I look at the NFL and I see that among the top 11 executives at the league office, only 2 are black, or I look in a newsroom where I formerly worked, where we cover a player population that is 60 to 70% black according to league data, and there is not one black manager in the newsroom. There is not one black copy editor in the newsroom. There is not one full-time black employee on the news desk. That is a problem.
I asked you about these things last year, and what you told me is that the league had fallen short. You were going to review all of your policies and practices to try and improve this. And yet a year later, nothing has changed. You know, James Baldwin once said that I can't believe what you say because I see what you do. And so I would ask you as an employee, when are we in the newsroom going to have a black person in senior management, and when will we have a full-time black employee on the news desk?
You know, I hear people say that it was courageous to ask Roger Goodell that question twice, and I really don't look at it that way. I look at it as me doing my job and being in a position now in my life and in my career where I'm able to ask that question. It's not about being comfortable. It is about trying to make a positive difference and leave this thing in a better place than I found it.